Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hello, everyone. See why my screen is like this. Let's see. Hopefully that'll fix it. All right. Hey. Here we are. What's going on, you guys? Hello, and hello. Let me go ahead and welcome everybody in because I have under an hour, literally, okay? Y'all see what the title is? Saying goodbye to this. What's going on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook? It is your girl, Dr. Tawana Worlds, and I came by here real short, sweet, straight to the beat, okay? I'm going to be under an hour. I quickly ask that if you come on, that you please share this with somebody, okay? However you got to do that on whatever platform you're doing so. Whatever I'm sharing here today may not be for you, but it may be for somebody that you know, and it also helps me beat the algorithm. So with that being said, I'm not going to take a whole bunch of your time because I don't have a lot of my time to give. The title is I'm saying goodbye, okay? Yesterday, I believe it was, I came by here live and I explained, I announced a big announcement and then gave a little explanation of why I was doing such. Because there was some music playing in the background, YouTube tried to come for me on the copyright, so I had to remove the video. With that being said, I'm going to say it again with a different set of music, okay? I was playing some jazz last night, and it was somebody else's intellectual property, so I'm going to say it again with some free music that we can use here. With that being said, there are a lot of different things that are happening in my life. There are a lot of things that I have gone through behind the scenes, openly, in front of everybody. I have bled while I was, bleeding while I was leading, but nevertheless still building. And I'm in a new space and a new place where I have done my due diligence. I have come by here. I have served. I have labored. I have warred. I have did all of these things, okay? So there's a new era in my life. It's a journey of healing where I could actually take the time to heal from a lot of trauma. It will be a lot of behind the scene things. So the frequent lives will be no more. I will still keep up my, Facebook page. I'm not going anywhere. It's a different path and it calls for a different, a different level of, or a different measure, shall I say, of sacrifice. It requires some isolation, There's people that also get on here and they don't think that I know, but I do know, that are heavily into witchcraft and sit on my lives and different things of that sort so that they can know how to attack, even though the weapon form will not ever prosper and they will wear their hair out trying to do so. I'm too defended to be defeated. But there are things that belong to the kingdom and the kingdom only. and we are not to cast our pearls before swine. The social media got people in a chokehold because they got where anybody can come in and join, come into your social media house. They got, anybody. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who they are or any of, that sort. So different levels require, different levels. That's what I'm going to say. There's a cliche. They say new levels, but I'm going to say new levels require new levels. And so I'm going to still check in with you. Okay, that's real. Okay. I will be posting content, but it will, like I said, the lives, the workshops, the discounts, all of the things that I have come by here to try to do for my community, for my people. I have fought battles that you guys don't even know about. You're not even aware unless the Lord took you into that realm of the spirit to show you just how wounded I have been. I'm still building. So I have a plan, and I'm not going to announce that plan, but I will be working behind the scenes more one-on-one-ish with people, business owners, different things of that sort. So all of the stuff I'm getting ready to mention here, okay? If you guys would like action to any of it, whether it is a mentorship, I'm going to finish my mentorships up. For those that are in the mentorships, you ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? Y'all don't got nothing to worry about. I'm not talking about I'm dropping off the face of the earth, because I'm not doing that, okay? I'm just saying that I will be more strategically moving in this next season. Who I want to be moved with me and who I want to move with is how we're going to flow. I'm not going to be so openly privy to unnecessary attacks, unnecessary warfare. People that really don't want to do anything. People that just come by here, sit down, waste time. We don't have that to do. Y'all see all the crazy things that are going on in the world. You don't need me to keep coming by here beating the same dead horse, okay? Y'all see what's happening. I care, so that's why I show up. When I see them moving a certain way that's going to affect you or impact you in any shape, form, or fashion, then my job as a watchman is to come out here and say, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what they're planning to do. But no need to fear. God has given us routes of escape, okay? That is a promise that he will deliver us. It is a promise that he will, make a way where there seems to be no way. It is a promise we will not be ignorant of what the devil is doing, of Satan's devices. It is written, we as his children. So I love all of y'all. Every day that I've showed up, everything that I have offered. I hope I don't cry because I didn't come by here to cry. And, it's been a pleasure to serve you guys. It really has. Hasn't been easy. Would I do it all over again? Yeah, I would. But it's on to different things. And we have to keep on moving as human beings. And because my assignment is so great and so big, not for myself, but for what God has called me to do for the people who will not move. So that's one of the reasons. And then I have a particular people that I would like to work with moving forward. I do not want people who would get in with 1 foot and then take 1 foot out or stagnate. We don't got time for that. We are in such an urgent, critical time spiritually. For real, for real. We do not have time to be slothful. We do not have time to procrastinate. We do not have time to be stuck. Okay. So I need to move forward with particular people in this next movement. Okay. So everything that I have is going to be insanely discounted. Okay. These will be no more. Okay. I will have these only in my mentorships. And then I have automations and different things of that sort. Well, I don't have to show up. Took me 5 years to get here, but I don't have to show up. I have enough recordings. I have enough classes, teachings. I have enough everything to put it into a library and then offer it as a do-it-yourself and do it at your own pace. So that's kind of where we're moving, okay? I love y'all and I will always love y'all. That don't mean that I am not going to fight for my people, okay? That don't mean I ain't going to stay on my face no matter how intense the battle get. That don't mean that I'm never going to stop praying for y'all. That don't mean that, okay? I sure will. I sure will. I sure will. However, y'all don't do that to me because I'm gonna stay together. I'm gonna stay together. I'm gonna stay together, and my time is real little because I have a class to teach. So I do have a bunch of things that I'm going to offer. If it's for you, you got to be ready like Freddie. Okay, you just got to go ahead and jump all the way on in. Let me snatch that one up. Let me snatch that one up. Okay, I will get everybody their stuff. But this right here, you probably don't want to miss. Okay, if you've been wanting some stuff that I got, you probably don't want to miss this live. Real talk. So first things being first, um, I did a craft to currency where you can learn how to pay yourself literally $10,000 every single month. Okay, every single month without showing your face, without using your voice. I mean, it was intense. Okay, we did 4 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours. It was intense, but it was an intensive, step by step. How you set this up, how you automate this, how you come up with it, how you let AI help you with it, the whole 9 yards, how you do your website, step by step, okay? How you set it all up, how you get your graphics real quick, how AI can make your images for you, how to sell, how you can do your ads to run traffic to it to get $7, $17, $27 sales while you sleep, okay? I charge people for this intensive. $397. When I did the sale, it was $197. It's 4 days, and it covers creating a digital product, the importance of a digital product, where we going. It covers stuff that I don't cover here on these lives. I'll just say that. All the tools you need, marketing, all of that, how to market it, how to literally post and automate your posts, how to have AI. I set your posts up and then just automate it. Hey, schedule it at this time, that time, and you make money while you sleep. Okay. It's all about working smarter. And it was prompts, how to come up with all of this. Nothing difficult at all. People that got a fifth grade reading level, education level could do this. Simplest, easiest way to make $10,000. And the way they coming for your Section 8, your Medicaid, your food stamps, your welfare, your Social Security benefits, the monies, if you're working wages, nobody is exempt. The way they coming for that, it would behoove you, brethren. And me saying this on my way out, it would behoove you to get what you can. I have been driving it in about what is coming in 2026 with this AGI. Right now we have AI. In 2026, we're going to have AGI. And that is when robots become smarter than humans. And then after that, we're going to have ASI. And this is where all of this is going. We do not have a lot of time, okay? We do not have a lot of time. The two most important things, the two most important forms of currency right now in America is Bitcoin and gold. Gold is at $4,000 an ounce. If you know I ain't taking no chip, no mark, no none of that they got coming down the pipeline, then it would be good for you to start investing in gold. It would be good for you to start investing in land. Those are called real assets. No matter what currency come or no matter what they try to, you can always barter that. You'll never be broke. You'll never be poor if you have gold, silver, and land, period, and cattle. You will never be poor. You will never be broke. Your kids will never be hungry. You will never be without somewhere to live. That's just straight up facts. Regardless of what they try to change up, no matter what they try to implement, you take all that you can right now. They already been having talks. Trump just yesterday, I think he asked for $2.5 billion for this whole new Bitcoin movement. The stage is set. That's what I'm going to say. I don't have a lot of time to go into that. I've been talking about it for the last few days. If you have not seen those lives, go see them, because I have been showing you what they got coming down the pipeline, as well as the DIVOC 19. Just flip that around and you know exactly what I'm talking about. It happened in 2020, the pandemic. That thing then circled itself back around in China with a very bad outbreak, and now it's back here in the United States, okay? The reason why the whole digital system is being set up is because the next time they say the word and people go down on lockdown, you won't be able to have a job and move freely too. No, ma'am, no, sir. And then the digital income will be distributed to you according to how they feel, okay? So that's what I'm talking about right here, right there, right now. Okay. This 4-day intensive will allow you to begin making $10,000 every single month. If you can make $10,000 in the next, for the next 6 months, say they release AGI. And the reason why I'm saying is they forced everybody to get a real ID unless you cannot fly domestically right here in the United States. And then the man who created OpenAI said, before we release AGI, we have to go get underground bunkers. I shared all of that. I shared all of that in the last few lives. Go catch up. He said we would have to build doomsday bunkers. They even went to the Senate and have to testify. We didn't create something we don't even know is safe for humanity. So now they're trying to create other programs to try to counterattack the detriment that they created against humanity. You guys can go on Google and look, robots actually killing people on the job, turning on people. Just go, I shared it all the other day, okay? Dr. T, which one are you talking about right now? It was a 4-day intensive, crafting to currency. I showed you how to take other people's stuff and make money off of it, okay? $97. If y'all want that, I'm giving you all 4 days for $97. Put a 1 in the chat. I don't got a whole lot of time, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff to give to y'all because I ain't bringing it back out no more, okay? And then I'm moving on to bigger and better things. But this is the reason why, in my finality, I'm saying if you want this stuff, grab this stuff. Not that I have to have you to have it. If you want it, grab it. It's $97. Okay? I'm not discounting no lower than that. Have a medical courier and the play on how to make you $25,000 a month with medical courier using your vehicle. Least you can make is $2,500 a day or a week. It just depends on you. The government has monies that they allocate to certain type of businesses, lawyers. You can be picking up stuff for lawyers. You can be dropping off clothes for the cleaners, taking lawyers to their court date. They don't drive, okay? They can't talk to clients and drive. So there's all kind of things you can do in the medical courier space. I have a list with over 150 different medical courier apps that you can go and sign up today and be driving tomorrow. And then I give you the play on how to make $2,500 per day or per week. You can make $25,000 a month. People are doing real good. They didn't kick out Uber and said, no, we're not driving for you. And they didn't kick with Lyft and say, no, we could with you too. We're going to drive for ourselves. So medical courier is where it's at. If you got children, young people, got a car, you got a car note, you shouldn't have a car note. You should have a stream. You should take your car and make it into a stream while you can. The goal is to get all you can while you can. Because of the minute you ain't finna be able to. That's a natural way of saying it. Scriptural way of saying it is work while it is day. For when it's night coming, no man can work, okay? That's scriptural and physical. We in that hour. Millions of people, credit score has already been dropped. Millions of people, credit scores have already been dropped, and they didn't already say they're coming for Social Security benefits, unemployment benefits, any type of federal benefits you receive, welfare, they're going to go ahead and seize those until them student loans is paid off. Okay? So act now with urgency. That's what time it is. It is an urgent hour that we get all we can. And the more people that can get more, we have more to do more for not only ours, but for others. So I have the medical courier list is $47. Okay. I'll give it to you for $47. Normally sell it for $97. Put a 2 in the chat if you want that. If you are taking advantage of any of these opportunities, the information is on the screen as well in the description of this video. It's the name of the game. If you want anything that I'm offering, okay, then you have to be ready to snatch it up. Now, medical courier list, this is not only something you can make money from by using your card. Say you don't want to use your card. There's other people who do. Sell it. You can turn around and sell this medical queries list for $97. That's what I sell it for. So now you have a digital product. And the reason why you do need a digital product, first of all, it's pandemic proof, it's recession proof, it's inflation proof. Okay, people are doing millions of dollars. I have literally showed y'all, and will show y'all again quickly. This is digital product. This is not trading time for money, any of that. Digital products only, okay? We are in May of 2025. May of 2025. And I'm just going to go back to January so you can see 7,000. Y'all add it up, okay? May 2025. I'm going to click over to April. Okay, you're going to see the numbers. This is live. April, $8,893. April, $8,893. Okay, I'm going to put it on March. So we got 7 and 8. That's 15. I'm going to put it on March. You're going to see it counting live. Okay, 15 in March of 2025. 15,000 in March of 2025. Okay. Now we at 30,000 in 3 months. Now I'm going to put it on February. We got 16,000. Okay? 16,000 in February 2025. Now we got $31,000 in 4 months. 41,000, excuse me. And then we got January. No, let's go back. We got January at 10,000. Okay? January at 10,000. 2025. January 10,000, February 16,000. 26,000. March 15,000. 36, 42,000. April 8,000. 42 plus 8, 50,000. May, 7,000. Okay? That's almost an additional $10,000. That would be $59,000 in 5 months. Digital products. Recession proof, inflation proof, pandemic proof. Come with another lockdown if you want to. I'm ready this time. Take away that EDD and all this other stuff you got going on. I'll be ready this time, okay? At least I will have some time to get what I need and then go get what I need so that when y'all come, I got what I need, okay? So the medical couriers list, $47. Moving on, I have a wealth bundle. It is a whole entire wealth bundle. Let me see if it's up here. I don't want to delay a whole bunch of time where you guys can actually see what all is inside of this wealth bundle. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. And let me share my screen real quick. All right, cool. So what's inside of this bundle? It'll help a whole lot of business owners. This is a digital product, a business in a box that's already done for you. I sell this business in a box for $250. So if y'all want this, y'all better catch this with two hands, friends. This right here, this is money given to community development leaders inside of each city. Each state has them. They give money and funding, millions of dollars, just depending on what kind of business you want to start up, for entrepreneurs, for small business owners. You don't even got to have a LLC and an EIN to get money from them, friend. All you need is a business plan. They're in every state. If all you did was say, hey, how many of you guys got a business plan and a 550 credit score? I know where you can get funding from. And then have them buy just this list from you for whatever price you want to sell it for. $97 if you want to. This is a whole entire list, right? Where they can go get funding. You got a list of 500 grants plus templates. I drop gems all the time about how y'all can go get free money. Friday is going to be another free $1,000 day, okay? But here's a list of 500 grants plus the templates on how to get the grants. Business owners, aspiring business owners, how to build business credit from scratch. This right here will go crazy all by itself. Because when you start moving in business credit and taking it from your personal, it's a different type of game. They'll give you $20,000 on the personal side, but $250,000 on the business side. Okay. I got receipts. I didn't show them. Okay. How to purchase age LLCs. If you just wanted to help people get funding and they purchase these age LLCs from you, and then you sent them to the CDFI to go get funding, just right there by itself is a big bag. Okay. Business card approval guides. What business cards you can get with no credit, what your credit score got to be for the main ones. It gives you the whole play. Okay. Here is a do-it-yourself REPSIT kit. It's a fix your own credit. Here's some hacks. Pick up the phone, call TransUnion, tell them this according to this code, have it removed in 24 hours. It got all the juice in the sauce, how to fix your personal stuff so that you can hit them both ways on the business side and the personal side. Okay, here is a $100,000 marketing strategy masterclass right here. This thing is on fire, literally. If you want to start a virtual call center, or if you just want to sell this play right here, all these data centers, guess what? They're going to need virtual call centers, and you hire other people to do the work. You can automate it. Here's a 10K and 30-day digital product masterclass. How you can take digital products, what platform to go to, how you can sell it faceless, how you can do hacks and tricks, to get it on TikTok Shop, Facebook Marketplace, whole 9 yards. How to start a Turo, Airbnb. You get that business credit, go get you some vehicles. That's going to get you some passive income. Go rent somebody else's place and get passive income from Airbnb. How to go get corporate contracts from the government to rent cars to them, luxury in cars, okay? How to play the middleman money class. This is how you get real big bag. Hey, I'm going to connect you to them, and then I'm going to get paid for connecting you to them. It's the middleman, okay? How to get Airbnb corporate contracts from the government, paying $20,000 per bedroom. Go rent you an apartment or go rent you a house and sell the rooms to the government, okay? Virtual call center templates, orientation, and automations. The whole shebang is inside of here, okay? I'm going to stop the share because I don't want to share too much, but $97. If you want to put a 3 in the chat. If you want to put a 3 in the chat, if you want that wealth bundle. When I tell you it will turn up the game and change your financial life, it really will. In real life. People that are doing and implementing what's in here, including myself, game over, okay? I help somebody go run up a big bag on TikTok just off the information over here, straight up. There are so many people trying to learn business. I'm telling y'all sitting on a gold mine. Literally, you're sitting on a gold mine. You get these things, you in position to sell to people who got to come to you anyway, okay? It's like you have to be the ones selling the shovel, not mining the gold. The people who got rich was the ones selling the shovels. There's a bunch of free women groups you can go into, bro groups you can go into. Hey, any business owners in here need funding? Oh, I do. Hey, look, I got a list. Glad you asked. Stuff that you can sell on autopilot, okay? Literally. If you want that, put a 3 in the chat. Let me know who's going to grab that up, okay? This bundle right here by itself will make you $1 million. If you implement it and take exactly what you need, it'll make you $1 million. Good afternoon, Dr. T. I have missed you. I love you so very much. I knew this day was coming. This is my 3rd live since mid-March. I moved health challenges. God has been good. Have we not been praying for Sister Brenda? Let her know how much we have missed her and loved her. We have been praying. We have been praying. We have been praying. I'm glad to see you, my sister. I'm glad to see you. I really am. I'm glad to hear from you. I have been praying for you. And we have been praying. I have been mentioning your name. Okay? I have been mentioning your name because I have been praying. Okay, so I got 2 3s. Once I skied on past, your time is out. I'm going to show y'all. Okay? I'm going to teach y'all today. My time is almost up. I have... if you want to do faceless YouTube, okay? Faceless YouTube content. And I ain't gonna even get into it, but if you want to do anything in the faceless space, I'm so glad to see you, Sister Brenda. Make sure you reach out to me, contact me so we can get back into the groove of things. I got a couple jobs I need to complete for you, okay? But above that, I am glad you are in good health, and I am glad to see you back around. You are my sister, and I have been praying for you, straight up. Just wanted to say that. So, faceless YouTube, okay? I did a whole entire boot camp on how to grow, how to start, grow, and scale a YouTube channel, how to make money. Everything on my YouTube is monetized. I don't care if don't nobody ever buy anything at all. Do you hear me? I get a check from TikTok. I get a check from YouTube. I get a check from Meta. And this is passive. And the way that they is out here making UGC content and avatar content and all of this stuff and doing $20,000 on views. I talk about the cheat code up in here, and I can't say too much because one of my business partners was talking about the cheat code on YouTube, and they gave her a big fat strike, okay? When I catch you, I always watch you. I ain't seen you in a minute, sis. I ain't seen you in a minute either, so thank you. I appreciate you coming by. But I give the sauce of how to go around the algorithm and get somebody to do it for you like that. How you can be monetized in days, literally. Some plays in there, okay? How to go set up your Google Ads wallet so you can get paid. How you can actually go and copy the right cat and take their content and go viral off of their virality. How you can get your watch hours the whole 9 yards. How you can get in monetization from start to finish. How to create your banner, your backdrop for your YouTube channel. You know, the whole 9 yards. Okay, $97. I'm telling you, I have a YouTube, but when I say I'm going to slow down on the lives on these channels, I am. I have faceless YouTube channels. Okay. I have faceless YouTube channels where now this is why I took the 5 years to build and to learn, is because now I'm taking a step back and letting it do the work for me. It's my time now to go and heal. It's my time to just be loved on by God. Okay. I got to watch the replay for the info to purchase the $97 bundle. Nope, you don't have to watch the replay. The information is on the screen right here, okay? When it's live in, friends, when it's live ends, it's a done deal, okay? And this is just my final goodbye. And how many minutes I got? I literally have 20 minutes at the most. Okay. So let me hurry up and get through this. If I got to come back and do a part 2, because I got a lot of stuff that you guys could really take advantage of and make you a lot of money. I have showed you guys lots of receipts. And if I get the time to come back later on and show y'all the receipts that these things that I'm offering to you guys here on sale, okay? Bump Olive Garden, bump the nail shop this week, bump the Jordans and the haircut, bump that for this week, invest in something that will make you money over and over and over again. And I have showed y'all with my own receipts. I just showed y'all receipts, digital products, almost $59,000 in 5 months. It don't get no better than that. That was live. But I got other receipts straight up. This will make you money. And the reason why we need money, for one, we needed to survive out here with inflation. It got us in a chokehold. But number 2, for what's getting ready to come down the road. Okay. Now moving on. The land bank. If y'all want to know where to buy houses at for $1,000, buy land for $100 that is already valued at more than what you bought it. You buy it for $100, it got a value of $800. You just got a $700 return on your investment. You buy it for $1,000, it already got $24,000 in it. You just got $23,000 return on your investment. Okay, tell you where to sell it at if you want to flip it. Me, get you some first, and then go ahead and flip it. They don't make more land. They don't make more land. So they looking to buy it, and they going crazy about buying it. People from China, Bill Gates, all of them trying to buy land for a reason. But I said, me too. Y'all not going to feed me off y'all land. You can buy houses. You can buy blocks. You can buy commercial space and turn around and sell it. Okay. I did a 4-hour masterclass on land banking by itself. Where to go, what property to look for, how to determine if this is a good one to go after, how to bid, how to win the bid, okay? How to get access to resources like financial resources when you buy land. It's a whole different type of ball game. And then I give you a list with over 250 different land banks that we never knew about in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico, where you can go buy you some land, friends, for the dirt low. Arkansas is really favorable for houses for $2,000. Missouri, you can go buy a house for $1,000. Literally, turn that bad boy into an Airbnb. See if you got the wealth bundle, then you'll be able to play a really even bigger game, okay? So I have the land bank. He just purchased this. I'm so proud of him. Yep, I got the land bank. That's $97 for the master class. With the 250 land bank list, you can buy land in any state in America for the low. And I'll show you all the game and the sauce, okay? I want y'all, when I leave, I'm leaving with a bang, okay? This stuff will only be taught in my high-ticket clients. When I say that I'll be doing one-on-one work, $50,000 a year. People make that in the workforce. $50,000 a year. People make that inside of the workforce, literally. But I'm going to take time with clients one-on-one to take them from start to scale and then pick up another one, okay? I won't need more than about 12 to do $1 million, literally, in a whole entire 12 months. So this is a type of different ball game that I'm playing. I know too much. I have too much. I be trying to give it to y'all. Y'all be beating y'all feet. It frustrates me. I got to fight the enemy because I'm steady trying to pull teeth. And that ain't me giving up on anybody. It's just me. I can't be delayed. If you want to go, I got a gang of game for you. I got a gang of plays for you. A lot of hacks that'll blow your mind, change your money on multiple levels. We need the money to build an ark. God did not tell Noah to build an ark with no resources. He didn't tell Nehemiah to repair the wall with no resources. I'm not going down like that, friends. And if I got to let y'all go, toodles. I'm not going down like that. I'm not going to be enslaved or indebted to the government at all if I got to lay my life down for that. That's just where it's at. But I know I have been called to build a refuge. I have been called to build a city of refuge for God's people. And then my reward will come. So I got to keep it moving. You either in or you out, okay? 15 minutes to go. Do I got 15 minutes to go, okay? So if you want the land bank, And the workshop, it's the 4-hour workshop telling you everything you need to know about land banking, showing you exactly how to do it, showing you how to bid, how to win the bid. You can go buy you some land tomorrow with as little as $100. You just need to know what to do. People think when they be buying programs, I know some people be out here doing the most and scamming people, but I look at it like this. You didn't scam me, you scammed the one who gave it to me. I'm going to keep on moving. I'm not going to hold anything against you because I can't afford to be stagnant and stuck in life, not trusting everybody else. I'll miss my blessings fooling around with you, and the devil didn't send you to do that. No, I'm going to bless you with it. I didn't come in this world with anything. I'm not going to leave with anything. That don't belong to me. It belongs to the one who gave it to me, so take that up with him. But when you are investing into yourself, you're investing into speed. How you do it, how you get there. You're not investing into, more courses, more info. No, let me get there with speed. What took me 5 years and now only take y'all a day with these tools I give y'all. It don't take long to go get you no money. You can have a big bag. My sister Sonia here. I dropped some game, did I not, sister? Tell them in the chat. I dropped some game and they pre-approved her for $7,500 more than what she had. I know how to get money, period. It's a gift from God. So it's not me boasting in myself. I was dumb as a brick, literally. Dumb as a brick. But if y'all want to learn how to make money, and I'm not talking about little 9-to-5 slave wage money, I'm talking about money that's going to sustain you and preserve your family, then you guys got to get in, catch it with both hands and rock it out, okay? So I may come back about the mentorships because I don't want y'all to miss that. I don't want y'all to miss that. I'm going to give y'all all the little low ticket real quick because I'm running out of time, but I don't want y'all to miss that. From government contracting to transportation, this is going to be one of the most lucrative seasons. There's 5 things the government is buying right now on crazy steroids. And June the 1st is going to be hurricane season. Baby, these contracts going to be $1 million for a month worth of work. I love to get in on this time, okay? Love to get in on this time. I don't have a problem showing you where to get funding and where to get money. When you change your money, you change your life. You stop the bill collectors. You stop you not having the ability to go places and do things and buy what you want for your children and live where you want and drive what you want and then be in a position to help the people that you want to when you ain't got enough money. That's why the devil always do what he do when it comes for keeping us limited. If only I just had it. If only I had enough money. If my credit was better. The same old song. So I have stocks and crypto masterclass. I'm not telling anybody because I can't tell you which way to go. I'm real big on God's wealth, silver, gold, land, and cattle. Real big on that. But because they changing up the game and they are going to force a digital currency on us, I don't know when, but I know it's going to be soon. It's in talks. Donald Trump just asked for $2.5 billion investment. They accelerated this thing. June 15, they finna have another meeting, a global meeting with the elite, the G7 summit. And if you go look up what they finna discuss, we don't have time. That's why I'm telling y'all, cousins. I love you enough to tell you got to do something different. We cannot even work up $10,000 in a month unless you got some type of government job. And that still ain't going to get it with these prices, rent, and all of that stuff. Inflation and the cost of living is finna skyrocket. You got to get something that will at least keep you afloat or a little bit above the water. Okay? I did a stocks, how to use AI to predict winning stocks. People just last month woke up as millionaires. Just woke up because they knew the right stock to be invested in. And if this man is telling you that, digital and energy, you got to listen to the words because those are stocks you need to be investing into. You need to be investing into energy. You need to be investing into the prison stocks. Why? Because they locking up, opening up Alcatraz. You need to pay attention to the clues they are leaving because that's how you're going to prosper. Because you write on your community board what date and time you're going live. YouTube never send me a notification. if I get the time to. If I get the time to, most of y'all don't even know, we in the middle of packing. My grandmother just passed away, so I'm in the middle of trying to do classes, do this live, pack and get some stuff together, help my dad with some things, my family with some things. So I will say normally I come back sometimes between 9:30, 10 Central Standard Time. That'd be the time that I can come back. Okay, if y'all up, tap in, because you're not gonna want to miss that mentorship, those different mentorships. Okay, and it will only be available during those lives. I have the stock and crypto. This was also a 4-day intensive, becoming your own bank intensive, and this is how you become the bank. Okay, we help you set up your whole stock account, your wallet, show you how to look and see which stocks are trending, how to follow the trend, where they're going, so you know whether you're going to invest in that, how to have AI help you predict the winning stocks. People are doing big numbers with AI. That's why this thing is it's terrifying. This AGI they're going to release is terrifying. I want no dealing with it. Okay? Open AI is not controlled by machines only. It needs human beings. It does not have the ability to be smarter than a human being. So they allowing us to get out here and use it and utilize it and get what we can. Okay, but the AGI don't need human beings. It becomes smarter than human beings, literally. Okay, so I have the stock and I have how to set up your crypto wallet so you don't get scammed, all of that good stuff. I have all of that good stuff available for you guys for $97. Okay, that is another 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours on the first day, and I want to say like another 3 to 4 hours on the second day. It's very detailed, step by step, but it will help you just like it helped all of us. A lot of people that took that is investing in stocks and watching their money grow, including my daughter, who knows nothing about stocks in real life. My daughter is proud. She's like, Mama, she's actually teaching me a lot more in the different stocks that she's investing in. Everywhere you shop, you should have stock in it. Everywhere you shop. You go to Walmart, you should have stock in that. Don't just spend money, get your money back. You go to Chipotle, you should have a stock in that, okay? $97. If you want that, what was the last number I put in the chat? I think I said 4 or 5. 4 or 5, okay? If you want that, all of these things are $97. Only thing I said, medical courier, $47. All of these things are $97, okay? If you want to learn how to create storybooks, these not only make you money, you can do this as a business for others, especially for children, always birthdays, always graduation. This is something that leaves legacy in their life for their children. People will do anything. If they invest in sports and all of this stuff, they would do anything for their child to have a book. They would do anything for their child to have residuals, royalties coming in for the rest of their life, setting them up for success, having speaking engagements at their schools, at other schools, about how they are a young entrepreneur. You can change the game. I have the storybook workshop, how to turn websites into wealth. Okay, how to create websites with AI for business owners and small entrepreneurs, content creators, with just a few simple prompts. I give you all the deets. Put this here, put that there, and boom, you got a whole entire beautiful website that all you got to do is go in and change, put their name, their information, all of that good stuff. Okay. I have turning websites into wealth. I have also, what else was it? The storybook, how to start a $100,000 business with lesser than $100. Okay, that's a whole entire bundle for $97. My husband has dispatching. If you want to learn how to make 6 figures in dispatching, just sitting on your butt. Okay, where to find your clients, how to set it up and be in business literally by tomorrow. It's a dispatching. You do it from your house, post a flyer, use Canva to make it real quick if you need to, or a post. And we show you where to go to, where the group's at. You work maybe 1 or 2 hours finding loads for CDL and non-CDL drivers, and you can make 6 figures. We tell you what percentage. He gives you the paperwork that you would need, make them sign a contract. You tell them what day you want to get paid, what method, how to make 6 figure. It's a 6 figure side hustle in dispatching, $97. Okay. Y'all want any of this? Snatch it up. And I got to go in 4 minutes. If you want any of this, snatch it up. He also did how to get started in the non-CDL transportation. Oh, I got the government contract. If y'all want to know how to get disaster recovery, emergency disaster recovery contracts, I drop a funding play in here that's so cold. Literally, maybe 70% of the people that ran the play got the $25,000. Another sister got $31,000 on the Amex play. I drop funding plays inside of here. I never sold the government contract for $97, but it's 2. It's a disaster emergency. It's just focused solely on disaster emergency, and it is the whole entire rundown, what they buy, how to set yourself up, how to structure yourself. It even comes with walking yourself through the registration. Okay? $97. I can't recap because I literally only got 3 minutes. I can't recap. So the dispatching, 6-figure dispatching, $97. How to get started in the non-CDL transportation. All of these things can be sold. Everything that you buy from me can be sold. I got some, if you got student loans, before they hit you and before they hit your wages, I have a FERPA dispute, debt elimination for your student loans. It's a whole template. You fill out your information, your name, your address, what student loan accounts you want removed. Get them bad boys out of there before they come for you. This is to take away the whole entire student loan because your rights were violated, okay? I have that for $97 as well. Let me see if I can help you, M. Guilford, real quick. I got 2 minutes to do this. So medical carrier, that and the $2,500 per day or per week play, $47. And then I had the wealth bundle, $97. I had the faceless YouTube setup. Do you need an LLC? Nope, you don't need an LLC for any of this. You do not need an LLC for any of this, okay? You don't even need an LLC to go get non-bid contracts. I did $47 medical courier. I did craft the currency, that whole 4-day workshop, $97. How to make $10,000 every single month on autopilot without showing your face. I did the faceless YouTube, how to go make you up a big bag. You can just do faceless YouTube content, set it up, be monetized, have your watch hours in days. You do not have to wait. It's a cheat code to everything. And then I did the wealth bundle. Everything business funding, where to go get hacks for credit cards, how to repair your own credit, how to do the credit sweeps is in there as well. Virtual call center, Toro, corporate contracts, that was in there for $97. I did the stocks and cryptocurrency workshop, which was an intensive for $97. I also have writing storyteller children books, how to create them, the images, everything using ChatGPT, literally. You can even take this and then turn it into a animated storytelling on YouTube. This is where you get to the bag fast, okay? Where did we purchase the student loan? I did a student loan one as well. If you DM me, I'll send it to you because you can't see the information over here. And on Stan Store, they don't let you post anything related to credit. They just don't want you to do that. So if you want that FERPA dispute template will get your student loan debt eliminated, gone out of there. Okay, I showed y'all receipts for that as well. That is $97. I did the stock and crypto for $97. The dispatching, 6 figures from dispatching. Masterclass for $97, the government contract, A and B okay, with the $25,000 play on the Navy, $75,000 play on the Amex. It's fully loaded. Too much to talk about. Now I only got 1 minute, okay? And then I think that's all I did. I gotta go, y'all. If y'all want it, you better go right now. Run, not walk. I got to go. I will come back later on. Inbox me and I'll get it to you, okay? I will come back later on. I will purpose to come back here later on so y'all don't miss the mentorships in between like 9:30, 9 and 10 somewhere, okay? You see me live, then I'm ready to go. All right, y'all.